We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's Orioles baseball, and it's coming up next. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box. Andrew McCutchen.
Left fielder.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's the home opener for
Pittsburgh.
These two should provide some big-time fireworks.
50.
First pitch is coming up. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Here tonight. Center fielder
Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. There's one. Return throw gets the speedy Ellsbury. It's a double play. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, trying to get him started again following the double play. Popped high in the air. Bundy is there for it. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And here's Ender Inciarte. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. And they can't run it down. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Down the first baseline. Mauer is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Here's Chris Davis now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Manny Machado now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead it off here to begin the 2nd.
First baseman Joe Mauer.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Machado on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's John Jaso now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Second baseman Ben
He's set, and the
Zobrist.
pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Adam
Third
Frazier
baseman,
trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 1-1.
1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Batting 9th, shortstop
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Mark Trumbo will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Right fielder.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he lays off there. 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag by Jaso's there, and he is out at home plate. Now in the box, Tim Beckham looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on 3rd. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Mookie
In the air,
Betts.
out to right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the
Now
center
batting,
fielder, Jacoby
center
Ellsbury.
fielder,
0 for 1 for him
Jacoby
here in this one.
Ellsbury.
And that's in there for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trumbo looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Andrew McCutchen.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Joe Mauer. He popped out in his first trip.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And strike 3 called as he into the box now. Ender Inciarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is hit the other way out toward left field. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Now at the plate.
Left fielder, Adam Shaw.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
First baseman
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Right on that thing as this is smoked into center field for a base hit. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Ellsbury on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Designated hitter, Josh.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here it comes on 1-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out. Here's John Jaso now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jaso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. Here's Ben Zobrist now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Mark Trumbo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Hits this one hard the other way. There to play it is Zobrist. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He reached on a single in his first try. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Jonathan Scope. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Hit out toward second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs on 6 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. Zobrist is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop. Elvis.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Machado. The throw to first. It's there. He got him. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The shortstop.
Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a move over to first. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And there's ball 2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Standing in, Adam Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Now a changeup.
First baseman, number 19.
Here comes the first pitch.
Davis.
Chris Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Andrus on to first. It's a double play. And another. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hard hit towards center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Ready once again, Josh Bell. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Scope. The second for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Ready for another shot now. John Jaso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hard hit to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist has it to second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. Two base hits, both singles to this point. And that misses ball 1.
1-0.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now
Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrews. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbull is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Tim Beckham. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Tim Beckham.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Here's Ender Inciarte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit hard to third. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Adam Jones.
Left fielder, Adam Jones.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Beckham rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. And he is in there. Here's Chris Davis now. He doubled earlier and carries a 3.
Davis.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
McCutchen on the move. He makes the play. A great Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Inciarte. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Andrew McCutchen.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Standing in, Joe Mauer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted the other way to left center. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Castillo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in one.
Off for the Orioles.
Joaquin Benoit.
Third base.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one.
Andrus gets down and dirty. Touché, sir. Now to the plate.
Next for the Orioles. Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Baseman, number 6.
Felipe Rivero enters a little.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, Number 73, Felipe Rivera.
Craig Gentry will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Craig Gentry.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Pitch is high. The throw. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
But he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. To short. Andrus fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie. So striding forward now, John Jaso. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Lifted into center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping up now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play. One away. At the plate, Adam Jones singled home a run in his last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, Chris Davis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
McCutchen is there, makes the catch. Striding into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll be the one to start things.
Fielder, Jacoby.
Jordy Mercer. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Jordy Mercer.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit, and the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Josh Bell the next to hit. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate. Now, John Jaso. It was a fly. Sandy Leon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. And look at this. The runner from second is going to come across to score. But 1's all they get as the run scores.
Then Zobrist.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Manny. Machado now. He came across to score after
baseman. Manny Machado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in for his second
baseman. Ray.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. One away. Standing in, Adam Jones. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Into the box, Chris Davis. Man at first for him following the one-out single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
You froze him on the fastball there. Adam Eaton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Trey Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll get in there safely. Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And there he goes towards second. Line towards center field. Inciarte makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time. Here's Manny Machado now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Third baseman number 13. Manny
smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. To short, hit hard. Backhanded to second for one. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
The designated hitter.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Turned on down the line. And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
Well, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. No, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Lind. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Jones is under it, and that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jonathan Scope.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wellington Castillo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit. Now batting, Tim Beckham, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Scope is on his way home. Throw into second, a run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late. Here's Ender Inciarte. One for him here in this.
Enter Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Jones. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him, and that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Turner backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The first baseman.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper looks up. Gone! Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Machado now on 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman,
Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Trumbo rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. It's safe at the plate. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. Alvarez rounds the corner and is headed home. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tim Beckham. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. Alvarez scores. Scope scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, make it 9-0. Digging in and looking for more, Ender Inciarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line drive to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.